What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hawk Talk. My name is Xander, and I'm here with this week's on-campus interview. I know you're used to seeing me in studio, but I decided I'd change things up. And who better of a guest to have than Parker Buckley himself? Parker, why don't you introduce yourself, tell everybody where you're from.
Hi guys, my name is Parker Buckley. I'm a sophomore here at DSU, and I'm from Glendive, Montana.
The dive, baby. That's awesome. What brought you to DSU?
So I think a couple things brought me to DSU. My dad was an alumni of here. He played baseball here at DSU in the late 90s. I decided to play football when I first came here, so that was kind of another reason I decided to come. I got the opportunity to play, and just the closeness to home, I think, was something that was really important to me. Just being able to get back to my family and see those guys regularly.
That's awesome. As an education major, what content area are you studying?
So right now I'm doing physical and health education, and then I'm hoping to go back to school after I graduate and either do music or math.
Whoa. Cool. Jack of all trades. I like it. I like it. Why do you want to become an educator?
I've just seen, I think my dad is kind of the reason I wanted to become an educator. He's been a teacher my entire life, and just seeing the impact that you can make on a kid's life is super important to me, and I think it's super rewarding. Just watching kids in my community grow up, play sports, come back, make a life for themselves, and then tell me about how much of an impact someone like my dad made in their lives. So just being able to be impactful for other kids is kind of something that I want to do.
Awesome. Your dad sounds like a great man. I want to meet him. I want to shake his hand. I bet he gives a real firm handshake.
Oh yeah, no, he is.
Obviously, we have you here because you're a member of SEA. Mm-hmm. What is your role within SEA?
So with SEA, I am the treasurer right now. This is my first semester as a treasurer, and it's been great. Yeah, it's been good. I've just been an acting member as of last semester, and it's been a good thing. We've done a lot of cool things together, and yeah, just kind of keeping the finances in order is kind of my job right now.
That's awesome. Good with numbers? Good with money?
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
That's good. What does your organization do on campus? What do you guys do?
So we put on a lot of different events. A lot of it is based around the schools. So we have done once a month every Monday. We do a reading extravaganza at oh goodness, I can't remember what the school's name, but we do a reading extravaganza. We go over there, we read books to kids, just kind of a good getting out in the community thing. We've participated in homecoming. We've had different floats. In March, we're doing a little get-together on campus, a March Madness Mario Kart tournament. So make sure you come to that, look out for that. But yeah, just a lot of different cool things, a lot of interactive things with the schools. On campus, we've done a lot of cool things. But yeah, no, just trying to get out in the community and do things like that.
I might have to show up to that March Madness and absolutely work y'all.
No, it is pretty fun. It's been good.
What is your favorite part of being a member of SEA?
I think just making the connections. I think the networking is really good. As someone who wants to be a future educator, getting access to professors that know all the principals in the town, they know all the other teachers and stuff like that, and just understanding that you need to build those connections and make that networking as a teacher. I think SAA has done a really good job of that for me.
All right. Last question. We ask everyone this who comes on Hawk Talk. What does DSU mean to you?
DSU, I think, has changed in meaning for me since the time I got here to now. Right away, I think DSU was kind of a special place of opportunity for me. And right now, I'm kind of getting in the groove of things. I feel like I'm finally finding my footing here at Dickinson, and DSU has been a place that has been very special to me now. I didn't really think of it as home, but this year it's kind of starting to grow on me a little bit, and it's starting to become home. And Dickinson, it just has so many good people, so many good faculty, the students, the staff, everything it's just super great, and it's been a super cool thing to be a part of. So DSU means everything to me right now.
That's awesome. All right, well, that's everything for Mr. Mr. Buckley. Later on in the future, if you're enrolling your kids into school and you see him as a teacher, make sure you remember this interview. Thank you, and we'll see you guys next week.
What's up, Hawk fans? Welcome back to this week's episode of Hawk Talk. Today I am joined by one of the most decorated athletes at DSU. I'll give you the honors of introducing yourself.
I'm Kaitlyn McColly. I'm a junior, and I'm from Hinsdale, Montana.
Well, thank you for coming on, Kaitlyn. What brought you to DSU?
Coach Wickhop brought me to DSU, actually. I was originally signed to go play basketball for Williston, and after I had an awesome state track meet my senior year, he called me up, and I was like, yeah, I'll go for a visit, because I decided maybe I do want to do track, and Williston doesn't have a track program, and the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history indeed. What events do you do for the track team?
So primarily, I'm a multi-athlete, so that means I do the heptathlon and the pentathlon. And those include hurdles, long jump, high jump, shot put, javelin, the 800, and the 200. And so that's pretty much them. And then I also do triple jump, 400 hurdles, any distance shorter than 800 meters.
Nice.
And yeah, so I pretty much do them all except long distance.
Just super busy. Okay. So this next question: how do you prepare for a season? You're obviously coming off you're national champion of last year's outdoor season. You were just national champion of this most recent indoor season. What's your mindset going into this next outdoor season as you prepare for that?
So after I finished up the indoor season, my main focus was just take some time to just reset and recoup, get some rest. My main mindset is just take every day as it comes, because with spring weather in North Dakota, it's pretty
hit or miss.
Hit or miss, so you don't know how it's going to go. So you just take it one day at a time. Enjoy the good weather while you have it.
Yeah, we were just talking about you were supposed to have a meet this weekend. We're supposed to get dumped on pretty bad here in North Dakota. So, but I think you'll be fine. Where's nationals at this year for outdoor? Outdoor
will be in Marion, Indiana, same as last year.
Okay, same as last year. Another cool thing that you did this past summer is you got to compete at the FISU World University Games in China. What was that like? What was it like to represent your country doing that?
It was awesome. I don't even know how to explain it. I've been asked quite a few times how to explain it, and I still don't think I've been able to find the words. It was just so awesome. Being at that level was amazing, and actually the majority of my team that I went with was NAIA athletes, and so then that's made like national meets and way better experience because I had like so many people supporting me. But being able to represent the United States doing track was just crazy.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
No, I don't have words for it.
Yeah, and like I said, we were having this conversation before we started recording. You've been if you do a quick Google search of Kaitlyn McColly, you get scrolls and scrolls of different articles from media outlets, not in just North Dakota, Montana, but some pretty big ones that I found. And obviously, like you said, you were from small town Hinsdale, Montana. You were saying you co-op for everything besides track.
Yeah, with 2 other schools.
So what's it like getting all this national recognition being from such a small town?
I don't think I've really, I don't think it's actually hit me. I get all this recognition, but I'd like to say I'm a pretty humble person, and so I don't know how I handle it. I'm just like, yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, yeah. Just went to China, 2-time national champion, countless North Star Players of the Week. That's fine. No. What's the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard, and do you believe it? This is that question I told you I was just going to throw it at you at a random time.
I don't know. When I was in high school, I had a friend who used to always talk to me about conspiracy theories. I don't even remember any of them. Probably the craziest one is that the Earth is flat.
Are you a flat earther?
No,
okay.
Definitely not.
We were gonna have to cancel this interview and just scrap it completely if you were a flat earther. I don't associate with those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot about track in this interview. What are some of the things you like to do outside of track? Like when you're not practicing, when you're in your off season, what are you doing? What is Kaitlyn McColly doing?
Probably sleeping and eating. I watch a lot of TV. Well, I actually don't watch a lot of TV, but in my free time, that's usually what I end up doing. And then I get into my Bible.
Oh, okay. Is your religion a big part of your athletics? Is that something I know a lot of people like to make it a big part of them. Is that something that you believe in as well?
Yeah, it is. And I've been trying to make that like more apparent to other people. But yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. Final question, we ask this to everybody that comes on to Hawk Talk. What does DSU mean to you?
DSU means so much to me. It is a huge support system and such an awesome community of people. And it really just sets you up to help you find your passions and find the successes in life, because I mean, without Dickinson, I would not be nearly as decorated. I wouldn't have nearly as many successes. And there's so many people, alumni, coaches, professors, teammates, they all want you to succeed. And so that means a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. Thank you for coming on. We wish you all the luck in outdoor season. Hopefully we're bringing that 3rd straight national championship back to Dickinson. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Minute with President Easton. President Easton, do you and your family have any fun Easter plans coming up, or any traditions that you guys do every year?
So Easter traditions. Our son who graduated from Dickinson State would laugh at this question, because he, being the youngest of 3 children, is absolutely convinced that he never had an Easter basket or never hunted for Easter eggs, because he said we all did that with his older brother and older sister, and by the time it got to him, he didn't have any of that. But there was actual video evidence. My wife, Mary Vern, got some of those videos turned into CDs, and we looked at him over the Christmas break, and there he was with an Easter basket in hand, hunting for Easter eggs. So it is in fact true that we have hunted for Easter eggs, but those days are quite a long time ago. It's not really an Easter tradition, but you know, when you're in grade school, people take your name and use it to give you a nickname, and so people would call me the Easton Bunny, and that's probably everybody in my family gets called that. So I don't know if that's a good answer, but that's what I got.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Cheyenne, and let's get into this week's recap. The Blue Hawk baseball team dropped a tough series to nationally ranked Bellevue, but are gearing up for a trip to play Mayville State this weekend. Softball fought hard against Dacotah State and came out on top, winning all 4 games of the series, and will head to Nebraska to take on the Bellevue Bruins this weekend. Track and field are headed to Billings today to compete and open their spring season. Cheer geared up a few days ago to fly to Michigan to compete in the NAIA National Championships. And football and volleyball are getting ready to compete in their scrimmages and games of their spring season. We want to thank our viewers and sponsors as always. Don't forget to follow us on social media at DSU Foundation. As always, Hawks are up.